Well, good morning. Good morning once again. I still don't have video, so I'm going to do this. Can anybody see me out there? Yep, okay. I can see myself, so I know I'm there. Okay, good morning. So here we are at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you on your journey, through life, this one-time opportunity, this one-time thing. And our goal is just to help you learn, obtain the tools and learn how to use them. That's it. No big deal. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Wadabevi. Good morning again, Mitch. And good morning, Carla. Hope all is well. Historic day. Uh-oh. Where'd they go? Okay, we're going to talk about these a little bit later. Put those over there so I don't forget them. So a lot of good things happening, but we have to make them happen. A lot of good opportunities, a lot of breadcrumbs out there we got to pick up. But for now, here we are to focus on moving forward in life. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Someone, what do I say every day? How do we do that? We do it through the worksheet, which is down below. And when you're down below, please click on the bell, share, like, you know the thing. Do all of the stuff down below. Share this with other people. So the number one thing is the worksheet. That's where the experts are. That's where the important stuff is. The worksheet is also on our websites. You can get it through our Facebook page, through our LinkedIn page. So it is available. Don't say you can't find it. It is there. That's number one. But the more pragmatic, practical thing that we do to help you on your journey is we help you replace habits with better habits. That's what it's about. Replacing habits with better habits. How do you do that? Through repetition. Just think about it. Take the number of years you've been alive times 365, and you've repeated stuff every day for that period of time. And you're going to do it into the future. How many times have you brushed your teeth? Okay, repetition. So you're replacing a bad habit with a better habit when you do that. Okay, and the Undersergeant is here. I've been really tired having, wonder what Matt is eating. The Undersergeant. So, have a sip of my coffee here. Ooh, hot. Wonder why it's so hot. Not usually that hot. Okay, let's go to our worksheet, people. So the Fab Five are there. Boom, once again. Got to talk about that. What is the meme of today? Who's ready for the meme? Who's ready to talk about what is a meme? So I'm looking at the notes on the screen. Welcome to live chat. A meme. Wadabevi says, I'm ready. What? I'm ready. Good. An idea that spreads from brain to brain. Today, yes, to brain. From brain to brain. Right, that is a meme. So what is today's meme? Today's meme is, what if you got organized? What? What if you got organized? Yeah, it seems kind of simple, right? What if you got organized? In the worksheet today, there is a link from Darren Hardy on a Sunday organizational ritual that he learned from a 94-year-old billionaire. It's on one sheet of paper. It's actually very good. Sophie has the book. One of the benefits of all people who complete is you get your own copy of the book, Living Your Best Year Ever. Can Wadabevi comment on that? Well, it's a little bit too dark over there to pull out the other copy, but we do have another copy of Living Your Best Year Ever, and we can order more of them. So jam-packed, a lot of good stuff in there. What if you got organized? What if you got organized? That is the question. Have a plan. So part of what we do, once again, have a plan. Okay, big things happening. Property number 2. Dun, 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 dun. So we've got to make plans. We have to make plans on thinking about, I have to rent a truck today because we got to pick some furniture up down there. So what if you made, well, we have to make plans for moving the women and other people over to the other place. To Pratt. Right. Moving the other people to Pratt. We've got to get tools. Tools. You've got good tools. Use the tools you've got. This isn't Glengarry Glen Ross. So big momentous day. So we had the largest number of beds in Pahrump to help people. Yesterday morning, we had more beds available to help more people in need than anyone else. And then we just increased it by 50% yesterday. So what we have to do now is we have to fill the beds. We have to fill the beds. So we've got to go to the Social Security office. We've got to go to every outhouse, dog house, cat house, everywhere we can find people who want to move forward in life. That's it. We need to reach out to the churches, people who are in a rut, can't seem to move forward, and encourage them to enlist. Sign up. If you really are serious about changing your life, join us. If you're serious about changing your life, come on aboard. We welcome everyone. We need to start coming up with lists of enlightened people. What? Yeah, lists of enlightened people, starting with who? Jesus. Then who? Buddha. Then who? I don't know. You tell me. Okay. So how are we doing for time? Time, such a runic rhyme. Okay, 8 minutes in, and it is 6:11. So my new morning routine is get up before 5 o'clock, put my clothes in the washing machine, 6 o'clock, put my clothes in the dryer so I can leave by 7:30 and do all of these other things in between, including the peloton. Let's see what's happening here. Water bevy, left, right, left. Left. What? Left, right, left, right, left. I can help with those move. I can help with the move. Good. Wow. You do know that I have attained the rank of Untersergeant and Grand Untersergeant. I didn't know there was such a thing as Grand Untersergeant. Okay, we've got to start focusing on the uniforms. Let's talk about something practical. Complaints are a gift. So from Seth Godin, complaints are a gift. What? No, they're not. They're the absence of a gift. Well, let's see. It's easy to see a complaint as a simple whining, the narcissistic impatience of someone who has enough insulation from the real world that they can share their dissatisfaction over just about anything. Right. But a complaint unheard gives us no way to improve. Right. I'm always concerned about that regarding myself, is that nobody will tell me the things I need to know. If our current medical system, doctors can seek to minimize complaints, to explain them away with a negative test or a shrug of the shoulders. But the purpose of medicine isn't to pass a test. It's to improve the well-being of the patient. We're under no obligation to embrace or even listen to a complaint. We can always help the complainant by sending them to another vendor or professional who is eager to try to help. But if we choose to engage, then the complaint is a gift. It's a clue about what might be at the root of the problem. And solving problems is our job. Indeed. In fact, I would argue that our brain has evolved to solve problems. The simplest brains solve the problem of food, basic necessities. Where is their food, safety, etc. Then as the organism was better able to navigate to get to the food instead of the food coming to it, and start getting little things so it could move itself, you needed a brain to be able to coordinate that movement, right? And then the more sophisticated, the more the brain was, but always trying to solve a problem. How do I get to the basic necessities? How do I get to the things? How am I able to replicate, etc., etc., etc.? Okay. Let's see. We're at 11 minutes in. We can talk for a couple minutes on getting organized, the benefits of that. On the worksheet, there's a link to Darren Hardy's, I think he said it's a 15-minute, here's how to get organized. Do it once a week on Sundays. System on one single sheet of paper with a link to that video. Complete instructions. What if you got organized? What do you think would happen if you were more organized? And part of being organized is leaving time for unexpected or unintended things, right? You don't want to plan your day such that you've got all of these dominoes stacked up as tightly as they possibly can be. And then somebody says, well, we need to add one more. We need to add one more domino. You've got 1,000 dominoes packed perfectly, and you need to add one more in there somewhere. What's the problem? Oops. And then they all go falling down. Right. Not a good plan. Okay, so you might have to take one domino out and replace it with another one. The better thing is to leave some room so you can add some more tasks, change things up, etc. So, let's see. Anybody have anything for me? Any quick things for me? Any quick things for me? Anybody got anything for me? Last call, people. Last call. Okay, so I want to talk about one thing. Got a call this morning, interesting call from Mitch. Details were not important, but an interesting call from Mitch, which was followed up by a call from me to someone else, our spiritual director, SJ. We just need to focus on our game, people. We just need to focus on playing our game. They can play their game. We focus on playing our game. Our game is saving souls and helping people move forward. Not to get wrapped up into the whatever, I'm going to manipulate you, but you're going to manipulate me. And these people are actually up here manipulating everybody. And we're just spinning around trying to figure out what everyone else is doing. We're just going to focus, move forward, saving souls, helping people get from where they are to someplace better. That's it. They can play their game. We're going to focus on playing our game. So that's the Apple way versus the Microsoft way. Microsoft historically got caught up in what are our competitors doing? Where Apple said, whatever they're doing is great. Super, we're just going to focus on playing our game. We're just going to build the best products that we can. We're going to exceed customer expectations in everything we do, and we're going to change the status quo because the status quo is not working. And if the status quo was working, they wouldn't care about us because they'd see us as people who are going along with what the objective is, to help people move forward in life. So let's just focus on our thing, saving souls, helping people move forward, leaving the past behind for good. And that means changing the status quo. Why? Because the status quo is not working. Homelessness is not going down. Joblessness is not going down. Crime is not going down. Drug use, substance use is not going down. Those things aren't going down. So whatever they're doing isn't working. Doubling down on a bad strategy doesn't make it better. So we're just going to focus on doing what we do. They can focus on doing what they do. They don't have the intellectual capacity or the desire or the ability to have a vision. That's part of the definition, part of the problem, or maybe it's a good thing about being mediocre, is you don't have vision. You just do what you're told to do. And if you're like those buffalo and you just run off the cliff because you're following the buffalo behind in front of you, that's okay. That's not our plan. Our plan is to save souls, helping people leave their past behind for good, to focus on the big picture. And we are not mediocre people. We do have vision. We get that the system is not working. The status quo is not working. The way things are done is not working. We get that they don't have the ability to see it. So there's no point getting upset with them. You can't see what you can't see. Okay, you can't understand. If you need an extra 10 IQ points and you don't have them, you're not going to get it. Period. End of story. And what we learn is there's no point arguing with them because they're not going to get it. They don't see it. Life is as it is for them. Okay, not for us. So let's just keep focused on our plan. And we need to find the people who want to leave their past behind for good. And that is, yes, in two ways. For good is meaning to do good things, and for good meaning never go back to it. So with that, we're going to say Auf Wiedersehen, end of story, hasta la vista, etc., etc. Boom.